Welcome to CBT News with Cheyenne Malone.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to CBT News. I'm Cheyenne Malone. Thanks so much for watching. And now, here's today's top stories.
The Cox Automotive Dealer Sentiment Index for Q1 2024 has reported a mixed outlook. While the current market sentiment has shown a general uptick, profitability has significantly decreased, approaching historic lows. Despite this, new vehicle inventory levels have reached unprecedented highs, leading many franchise dealers to witness expansion in their inventories instead of contraction. U.S. auto dealers are still grappling with concerns surrounding interest rates, economic stability, and market conditions, but there has been notable improvement compared to Q4 of 2023. On March 14th, J.D. Power released its 2024 U.S. Consumer Service Index study results. That report showed an increase of 5 points to 851 on a 1,000-point scale in customer service satisfaction. The study also highlighted some key trends in the industry, including longer wait times for both mass market and luxury vehicles, which has led to an increase in customers seeking aftermarket facilities. Additionally, technological enhancements have improved the overall service experience, while the amount spent per dealer visit continues to rise. The study also found non-Tesla BEV owners are the least satisfied with their service experiences. Kelley Blue Book recently announced the winners of its 2022 annual Best Resale Value Awards. The awards recognize the top 10 cars, brands, and categories expected to retain their value for the first 5 years of ownership. This year, Toyota emerged victorious again, winning the Best Resale Value Brand Award for the 8th time. Meanwhile, Lexus won the Best Resale Value Award for the 3rd time in a row. Ford, Mercedes-Benz, and Porsche also topped the charts for the 2024 Best Resale Value Vehicles. A team of engineers at Cornell University has created a new type of lithium battery that can be charged in less than 5 minutes and keeps its performance steady through lengthy charging and discharging cycles. This development alleviates range anxiety among drivers concerned about electric vehicles' ability to travel great distances without requiring a prolonged recharge. The team's research concentrates on the kinetic electrochemical reactions. It uses the, quote, Damn-Kohler number, which measures the pace at which materials are delivered to the reaction site and the rate at which chemical reactions occur. Don't go anywhere, we'll be right back with Adam Robinson, CEO and co-founder of Hirology. He's here to share recommendations on how dealers can hire quality candidates over quantity.
CBT News is expanding its reach like never before and is launching in over 70 million broadcasting households. Whether you have Roku, Apple TV, or a mobile device running on Android or iOS, you can now enjoy our engaging, in-depth interviews with dealers, automakers, trade associations, best-selling authors, motivational speakers, and so much more, whenever and wherever you are. Simply search CBT News in the App Store of your smart TV.
Are you also seeing from your perspective I shouldn't say influx, but this exodus of salespeople that are like, wait a minute, this isn't the sales department I signed up for in 2021. This is a lot more difficult. The commissions aren't what they were. I actually have to sell the car. Maybe I have to attend training. I didn't sign up for this. Do you see these people leaving the industry and therefore leaving these positions open for dealers?
It's certainly happening, but the reality is, Jim, the dealers are still doing well. Demand is there, right? While we may not be selling cars for $10,000 over MSRP, and shooting free throws, it's harder. We have to sell, but we still need people,
right?
And so you can still make great money, and the alternatives are still far worse.
Right.
Automotive retail sales professionals make on average close to 10% more than sales professionals in any other industry. And so it's still a quite lucrative profession. But it is a profession. You have to work at it.
That's right.
And so I haven't seen the pay related turnover pop up in a way that's demonstrable, but I haven't either seen a waning of demand for cars and therefore a waning of demand for sales professionals. I mean, the demand far outstrips supply right now.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Hey, there's a term ghosting that has come up, and I thought ghosting was when you were trying to date somebody and you went on a date with them and they never called you back. Not that I've been on a date in a long time, but nevertheless, what is this? What's happening here with ghosting when it comes to hiring?
Yeah, so ghosting is a term, refers to a candidate who drops out of the hiring process with no notice and no communication.
Yeah.
And dealers I talk to like to blame the generation for this. It's really just not the case. The culprit is speed.
Yeah.
So 93% of dealers in our survey responded that they have been ghosted in the last few months, by one or more candidates at their store. And the reality is, the reason for ghosting, number one, when you ask candidates, why did you do that?
Yeah.
It's because someone else moved faster. 67% of job seekers in this market are taking the first offer they receive.
Really? See, now I wouldn't have thought that. That's a startling number to me. I would think that because there's so many offers out there that they're kind of taking a wait and see, and let's see who's got this and let's see who's got that. I know from our standpoint, we're in the media business, obviously, is we've had people that will say, yes, we'll do it. That sounds great. Can you send me a letter, of employment or a letter of intent to hire them with all of the numbers spelled out, and then we get ghosted, which tells us they use that letter to get a more attractive offer from somebody else, right?
And yeah, that perhaps your experience, and that certainly happens at the dealership level. But really, what we see is the behavior very closely approximates your car buyer behavior. It's funny, 67% of car buyers buy the car from the dealer that gets back to them first.
Yeah.
67% of job seekers take the job. Now, if the pay meets their criteria,
yeah, sure. If all else is equal,
the first to respond. Furthermore, the expectation of job seekers is that they're interviewing with you within 72 hours of submittal.
And be sure to watch this full interview right here at cbtnews.com. That wraps up our show for today. We do invite you right back here tomorrow morning on cbtnews.com. And remember, you can stay up to date with the most recent news and trends influencing the retail automotive industry by following us on TikTok, LinkedIn, Facebook, and X, formerly known as Twitter. And now you can find CBT News in over 70 million broadcasting households on Roku, Fire TV, Apple TV, Android, and iOS devices. Simply search CBT News in the App Store on your smart device to watch our programming wherever, whenever. I'm Cheyenne Malone. Thanks so much for watching. You have a good one.
CBT News, your #1 resource for auto industry news and content.